The new Chevy Camaro. It has the passkey theft deterrent system. Mustang doesn't. But that alone is no reason to choose Camaro. Camaro has more power, a stereo cassette, and anti-lock brake standard. Mustang doesn't. And Camaro with dual airbags starts at $13,989. For a Mustang that well-equipped, pony up an extra $600, and it still doesn't have a theft deterrent system. Maybe Mustang doesn't need one. Chevy Camaro at your Chevy Network dealers.
Can't get it here.
When the taste takes over,
you can get it here.
Here are some of the 9 great Hero deals for 99 cents each.
Try them now.
Mr. Hero.
If you want excitement, you've got to be there. And the place to be is the Cavs Television Network. Catch the action all season long with Denny Schreiner and Jim Jones.
The Cavs travel to Indiana to face the Pacers Wednesday night. Tip-off is 8:30 right here on Fox 19.
Join Denny and Jim all season long on the Cavs Television Network. Hey, you got to be there.
Married with Children, weeknights at 7:30 on Fox 19.
Welcome to the Crusaders. We're the news magazine that's on your side.
This week, we're crusading to rebuild the homes and lives of America's tornado victims. And we're protecting your children from a lethal virus.
This week on the Crusaders.
Turn around and look back, and all I seen was a house disappear.
A devastating tornado swept through their town, tearing apart houses, churches, and families. But we're crusading to make sure this tragedy never happens again in a place known as Tornado Alley.
So I was on heroin from the time I was 8. I quit when I was about 12.
They enter the foster care system to find a safe home, but it becomes their worst nightmare.
I felt like it was a psychological experiment.
We fight to save 500,000 foster children from lives of drugs and prostitution in a crusade for nobody's children. And he risked his life to save American soldiers in Vietnam. Now he could be deported. We go all the way to the White House to crusade for a new kind of American hero. And then, while Elton John, Whitney Houston, James Taylor, and Sting sing out to protect the rainforests of Brazil, one of North America's last remaining rainforests is being destroyed to make, among other things, the national edition of the New York Times. We crusade to prevent a threatened land from becoming a paradise logged. Plus, there's a fatal virus more contagious than AIDS. Your kids may never have heard of it, but they might be carrying it.
I'm not really aware much of it.
The Crusaders hit the beach to protect your kids from a hidden killer. And now, from our newsroom in Los Angeles, the Crusaders with senior reporters Carla Wohl and Howard Thompson.
Thank you for joining us this week. In a moment, Sting, Whitney Houston, Elton John, and other music superstars join a global crusade to save a dying forest. And we reveal some frightening facts you never knew about the New York Times. But first, we launch an extraordinary crusade for the people of a tornado-devastated town.
This week, tornadoes once again swept through the southern states, claiming at least 3 lives in Mississippi and Missouri. But as tornadoes continue to devastate the South, one casualty still stands alone as the most tragic. The tiny Goshen Methodist Church near Piedmont, Alabama, that collapsed on its congregation, killing 20 people. The Crusaders were horrified to discover that many, if not all 20 of those lives might have been spared by something as simple as an early warning system. Reporter William Lajeunesse crusades in Piedmont to protect the citizens of Tornado Alley.